Well, good evening. Today we are making salmon cakes. And what a great way to use some leftover food. I have in a bowl in front of me about a half a pound of the salmon that I made last week. Many of you who are subscribers to my channel might have seen that recipe, the salmon with the chili powder and paprika. I also have some breadcrumbs that I got by taking my French bread, putting it in a food processor, making breadcrumbs, and then toasting it at about 350 degrees for 5 minutes. So they're nice and dried out. I have 1 scrambled egg in a bowl here, 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. I'm going to get 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise ready, some red bell pepper, chopped parsley, red onion, all diced small, and some celery, about 2 tablespoons each. And here I have 1 teaspoon of capers that were brined. What we're going to do is mix all these ingredients together and form patties out of them. Let them set up in the fridge, firm up, and then we'll fry them later. So again, right now, these are all the salmon and breadcrumbs in particular are leftover ingredients that we'll be making our salmon cakes as a nice appetizer tonight. Okay, so I've mixed all the ingredients gently. I formed 7 patties. I'm making the last one right here. So I just put all the ingredients together and form a patty out of them, and it might be a little bit moist right now, but they will dry out in the refrigerator. So it's 11 o'clock right now. They're going to sit in the refrigerator for about 7 hours. So into the fridge they go to firm up, and then we'll put them back. Or we'll take them out and fry them up later. Okay, so they've been assembled, they've been sitting in, and this is what they look like now. I could actually coat them again in panko or regular breadcrumbs. I'm choosing not to do that now because they're looking pretty good and they're holding their shape. On a medium skillet, I've got olive oil and butter over a fairly high heat, but it hasn't been going on too long. I'm putting the patties in there, and 8 of them should fit in this pan nicely, my all-clad non-stick pan. And they're going to go for about 2 minutes at most. Everything's already cooked, so you don't want to dry these out. And as an aside, you can add some Worcestershire sauce, anything else that you might like. Take out an ingredient, put an ingredient in there, throw in some cilantro, some base seasoning, whatever tickles your fancy. Okay, so those are going to go. And when they get nicely browned, I'm going to turn them over and cook the other side for about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. Okay, so let's flip these guys. And this is what they look like on that side, and I'm sure they're going to come out just as lovely on the bottom side. When they're done cooking, I'm going to remove them to a rack that's on a baking sheet but has an underlining of paper towel, so they'll drain nicely. And this is what they look like on my rack, and they're just about done. So this will be a nice appetizer for 2 or 3, or maybe 1. Okay, well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this installment about making salmon cakes and using leftover food. Nothing goes to waste in the DiPremio household. You be well. Thanks for watching. Bye.